Hi everyone, it's Luke here. Thanks so much again for supporting the channel. And in this video, I want to talk about the connection that I have and why I like the song Let Your Glory Fall, which is a 1992 David Ruis song. And it means a lot to me because of the experiences I had at the time in the 1990s. But from a musical and lyrical perspective, I think the song is still very strong. One of the things that I like about it as a corporate worship song is that it uses the words us and we a lot. So turn to us, Lord, touch us, make us strong, as we are gathered to seek your face. I think those are very strong words. You know, too many of our songs possibly are very I focused. I want this, I will worship, all of that. And there's nothing wrong with expressing our heart, but I think also, as I've said in other videos, there's something important about recognizing that we come together to God. So I really like that. I like the prayerfulness of it. It's a very prayerful song. There's a tension in it between the kind of frustration of where we are now, you know, God, we need you kind of thing. Let your glory fall in this room, but let it go out to the nations. I like that focus as well, that there's a now focus, but there's also a practical, we want to go out and do things. I like the connection to the Lord's Prayer, you know, let your kingdom come, let your will be done in the bridge. Musically, it changes it up a bit, going to the F. That just, you know, shakes things up a bit, but also it's a strong kind of praise elements to the song, whereas the rest of it is quite worshipful. So there's some musical reasons why I like it. It's fun to play, actually, you know, going to the G over B to the C, you know. So I find it on the acoustic guitar, it's a fun to play, and I still play it because it's got a nice flow to it, a nice rhythm. But one of the reasons that it's meaningful for me is that it was a song that was very popular in the mid-1990s, especially around the time of kind of outpouring that many churches experienced. And it was a time where many Christians, perhaps for the first time or perhaps not for the first time in a long time, felt very close to God in corporate worship, really felt, you know, a deep heart connection to God. And I know the truth is that God is always with us, and that's great, but we don't always feel it in the same way. And at that time, there was definitely parts of the church around the world where we're really feeling that, and we're gathering with a renewed passion for worship and prayer. And that was something that I was privileged to be a part of in different ways. Did manage to spend some time in Toronto at the Airport Vineyard and at other conferences. And I was very blessed by Vineyard music around that time. Brian Dirksen was and still is writing fantastic songs. But in particular, David Ruis's worship leading was something that I really connected with. I really liked the way that he flowed through the songs, the way he kind of went off in different directions. Musically, he was clearly very skilled, but he was a very passionate worship leader. And this song in particular was one of his songs that really connected with me at the time, with the church I was in at the time. And I continued to sing it throughout my teens, throughout my student years as well. It was a song that we would often sing in our Christian Union and in prayer meetings and in small groups. Beyond that, perhaps it just became a bit less well known, a bit less popular as some of the more modern Matt Redman, Tim Hughes type songs came out, certainly in the UK. But I think it's still a very strong song. It's still very evocative to me of an important time in my Christian path. You know, I was a new Christian as a teenager in the 1990s. Those were my formative years in many ways, and it was one of the anthems of my formative years. And it's still a song that I sing by myself. I think it's a powerful prayer, whether you're on your own, or whether you're in a big group. You know, let your glory fall in this room, but let it go forth from here to the nations. So that is why the song Let Your Glory Fall connects with me and resonates with me. I've done a recording as well that you can see also on the channel. But in the meantime, I hope that my thoughts have blessed you. I hope that my songs are blessing you. Would you please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.